Hey everyone, I am Joe Biesmeyer with Bounce House 101, and today I want to talk a little bit about Bounce House 101, kind of why I started it, what I'm trying to do with it, some of my goals and ideas and things like that. So I started with one bounce house 10 years ago, just a used bounce house, and now I've got over 80 bounce houses over the past 10 years and have acquired a bunch of tents, tables, chairs, all that kind of good stuff. So I am a person that just loves learning. I love teaching. I published a book in 2024 called Making Money with Bounce Houses. It's available on Amazon. It's also available on Audible and also on Kindle. But I just love teaching, I love learning, and I love kind of giving that information of some of those headaches and hurdles that I've gone through over the years. So that's where bouncehouse101.com was created. I kind of put all that information on that website. I do frequently blog posts on there. I also do YouTube videos and how-to videos, things like that. So all that information's on bouncehouse101.com, and I just kind of want to share that information and kind of encourage other people to learn and grow and just different types of strategies to help them out throughout this entire bounce house rental process. So who is Bounce House 101 for? Really, it's for anyone who has the desire to purchase a bounce house and start renting it out to make extra money. It doesn't matter if it's just one bounce house for a little side hustle, make some extra cash on the weekend, or if you're looking to get 100 bounce houses and make an entire business out of this. It's for anyone who wants to grow their current operation or who is just getting started throughout the entire bounce house rental process. It'll help teach ideas on how to get marketing, get people to call you and generate more leads, get more people through the door. It'll also help with different strategies on how to grow, how to start from point A and get to point B. There's a whole group of people who can help each other out through different networks like Bounce House 101 Facebook group. There's just tons of opportunity, and it's here to help anybody who's wanting to grow and who's itching to learn more information. So through Bounce House 101, we have mastermind groups that meet for 1 hour, 1 day a week for a 10-week session. And these are small groups, so we really can dive in there to everyone's different challenges they're going through and kind of tackle each obstacle individually. But these are groups between 3 and 6 people, and we get together and kind of just talk out different scenarios. And this isn't just a random free-for-all roundtable discussion. This is an organized itinerary that's sent out a week in advance covering different topics each of the 10 weeks. So we stay focused, we stay on topic, we ask questions, we collaborate, and these are all different categories such as generating leads, improving sales, marketing, staffing, hiring, firing, all of those type of topics we're going to talk about and really dive deep into step-by-step processes on how to improve. So you might be really excelling in sales and closing the deal, but maybe you're having a hard time with staffing. So you might benefit from one session more than another, but that's fine. We're all at different levels. We're trying to achieve different goals, but we work together for 10 weeks and we really dive in there and tackle these obstacles together. So now the question is, why me? Why spend the time and effort into sitting into one of my mastermind sessions, sitting in a Zoom call every week, learning from different people across the country? And the reality is I've spent so much time and effort in the educational side of things. I have gone to all the conferences across the country, the IAPAs, the Event Pros Summits, all these conferences, learning as much as I possibly can, and all the research into publishing the book on bounce houses. And the reality is I'm in the trenches with you. I've been growing my company year after year for the last 10 years. We grow typically between 30 and 40% in revenue every year, and there's no end in sight to that. We're continuing to grow and to expand our operation. So I've got a lot to learn. I've got a lot to teach, and I'm hoping that we can just learn and grow together as a group. If you want to reach out and connect with me, go to bouncehouse101.com and there's a contact me tab there, and you can click that and send me an email if you want to connect that way. If you might be interested at all in a mastermind group, we start those sessions all the time. So once we get between 3 and 6 people, we launch a new session and get it rolling as quickly as possible. There's an application on the form there, so you can fill that out and then I'll reach out to you and get you in the next session as quickly as possible. And if anything else, if you just want to learn and get some information and grow your knowledge base, there's tons of blog posts on there, tons of resources, there's YouTube videos, how-to videos, tons of opportunity to learn. So there's also a coaching call tab on there. So if you just want to do some one-on-one coaching with me, I'd love to connect. We'll do a Zoom call and we can learn and get educated appreciated that way as well. But I'm super excited to hear from anybody. Reach out to me and I'd love to connect, and we will learn and grow together. Thank you so much.